Yeah, man, let's get the day started. What's going on, YouTube? Jeffy, I am. Want to take you through a tour through my little town. I got some things to do. I want you to see how a small town looks after a week of your boy being in office. And not really to be sarcastic or anything like that. I just seen a panic beforehand, before election, where people really thought that he was going to take away all taxes. And now, you can't, some women can't claim their child on their child support. But the real big scare around here was, the stuff that has to do with, cutting off benefits, food stamps, assistance, and stuff like that. And in a small city like this, it makes a big difference. And also, I wanted to show you too, this small Midwestern town, it's a lot of Trump supporters here. And for what reasons? There's many different reasons, so we're not even gonna get into that really. But I have noticed people think he lied. And another thing I've noticed is a lot of these places that had Trump signs in the window or flags waving outside, they have been took down. And also down the street, there's a new business, a new hardware store being bought. I mean, being made. Yeah, I stumbled on that one. But as it was being made, in some of my shorts, I filmed some of the brown Latino brothers that were doing the job. And it's a lot of people from Ukraine in this area. There's a lot of people that have Dutch background, German background, Ukrainian background. Believe it or not, here in mid Missouri. But the Ukrainian guys and the Hispanic guys was here when there was deep snow. They was doing the jobs in the snow, and they got this place built up. But when I ride by now, I also noticed that it's a different crew out there putting together that building, and even the Amish brothers have disappeared. But the Latino brothers are gone, the Ukrainian brothers are gone, and it just goes to show that when certain things are said in government, it affects a lot of people. And with the ICE raids and things of that nature, it scares people. So we're gonna take a ride. Yeah, we're gonna take a ride downtown, and I'm gonna show you the difference after a few days of this man being in office. And I understand people had a different point of view, and that is fair. But from my point of view, I talk about things that I see and things that things I go through. And I realize everybody has an opinion, so I try to be as fair as I can. But I'm going to remain with my own opinion and be a man. But the effects that small cities like this have, the farmers are already going through things, and people don't understand tariffs and taxes and policies. And me myself, I had to really be informed of some things. I had to do my own research, and then getting different opinions. I'm starting to realize people are really starting to regret their vote. I know who I voted for. That's nor here or there. But let's take this ride downtown, and I want you to see what living in a Midwestern city. If you go 30 minutes one way, you be in a college town, and before you get there, you'll pass through like three smaller cities. Another, you go west, you're gonna run into another small town which is progressive. It has a, it's not even a small town; it's a small city. They have a Cargill plant, and the population is a whole lot, like 12 times bigger than this one here. I feel like this is a good place for people that are older in age. The younger generation, they have nothing to do, and it's really disturbing because I feel like this town is maybe 20 years in the past, and that's really sad. As progressive as you want to be, as much as people watch YouTube and social media and they see things, why wouldn't they want to explore? They rather watch it on TV or hear what they said on hear what people opinions are on social media and go with that. So we're gonna take a ride. Oh, and before it leaves my mind, I might make some content on Missouri is suing China for COVID. It's a real case. But I don't know if I want to touch that. But you have a good day, and sit back and chill and let's roll. In a minute. Our Latino brothers and our Ukrainian brothers work hours and hours on that place. Weekends, up until late at night. And actually, I got tired of man hearing all the hammering and drilling, but it shocks me not to see him. Now, this high school up to the left of us, it's a high school. And the high school goes from kindergarten to 12th grade. And I can understand, but again, that's what you get when you move to a small town. You can't really expect too much out of it. But I will say the kids are getting a decent education. They seem to be pretty smart kids. They have different programs for, kids with disabilities. But the learning curriculum seems to be pretty good. They have a high 87% graduation rate. So, you can't complain about that. As we go through the city, we'll get into the city, and as we roll, I've noticed there's a lot of American flags, but there's not all the Trump flags have been taken down. There's 2 gas stations. One's full serve. They still come out and pump your gas, replace your fluids, check your air, the air in your tires. Then we have a Raggedy Casey's, which I don't go to anymore because there's a lot of delinquent activity up there. And after the incident I did have, I don't want to hurt nobody. So we just move on, right? Now we get downtown. There's a few restaurants, places that have been here maybe 30, 40 years or longer. They have one cafe that's really nice. We do have a smoothie, a latte shop, old school drugstore. There's a winery here, which is cool, a pizzeria. There's one fine dining place. I really don't get into it because it's fine dining, but there's a lot of pork and there's a lot of things I just don't eat. The prices are decent, I can't complain. And there's one grocery store here, which, like I said, I'd rather go 30 minutes east or west to go grocery shopping. The grocery store here in this town, with the prices of inflation, but they were always high. Say, for instance, I can go get a loaf of bread at Walmart for $2.39 and some honey wheat bread. You get the same bread in the local grocery store here. It just may cost you about $5. I think that's crazy, man. So we're not doing that. We got the local police out here. The local police is I think they do a decent job. I'm not in the law enforcement. I don't talk to them much. But if you go to jail here, you have to go to jail in the surrounding county because the city jail is the county office. Now you make that make sense. And next door, you can go pay your water bill. All right, I'm about to head out of town. Thank you for joining me. We'll talk in a minute. crazy. Definitely gotta get new front tires for the summer. Tires only a year old. I guess we'll ride through the projects also. And this place projects is different from where I'm from. Here, there's only two properties that are projects. I believe like 24 people are in the projects all together, but they got grass, playground, but it's not that big. All it is really is a cul-de-sac full of apartment buildings. The projects here, one are single levels that are down the street, and then the bigger property, now they have 2 and 3 bedrooms, and those 2 and 3 bedrooms, they're 2 stories. Man, I'm from Kansas City, man. I've never seen a project with 2 stories. Never. Public housing, I wouldn't mind being there. They got grass.